On the night that it came to me, it was like nothing I'd ever seen. Blessed are you, blessed am I, the lonely maiden stands, barely I believe. Descending from heaven, angels swear to bring a vision darker day. Children of the night, children home, I'm your reaping stone. Ooh, that sucked. Note to self, edit that one out. Well, I hope you liked my Iced Earth audition video. I thought it'd be interesting to throw it up here. And, you know, I'm really surprised Jon Schaffer never called me back. But, you know, it's probably a good thing because, you know, I don't really want to make all the other singers look bad. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's do my Iced Earth singer ranking video. And I'm going to start from my least favorite and go to my favorite. There were 5 singers. And, of course, this is very subjective. There's some people who like the singers that I don't like, and there's probably some people that think I'm crazy with what I'm going to say. But this is just my opinion. Although if you disagree with me, you're wrong, but it's still your opinion. But, okay, well, let's start with my least favorite. And this is the one that's probably going to be controversial with most people. Stu Block. I'll put as number 5. You know, the dude's super talented. It's nothing against him. It's nothing against his talents. I just never liked him with Iced Earth. He just has a modern voice that doesn't fit the classic metal voice that I usually like. For instance, the first 4 singers all kind of like embodied some kind of an old style heavy metal singer, whether it be from like Rob Halford or Bruce Dickinson or Dio or Paul Stanley. You know, like Iced Earth has always kept that old school metal vibe, but Stu Block just kind of sounds modern. He just sounds more like the millennial take on Iced Earth, and not really my thing. I think he tries to act too much like Barlow, and I think he tries to act too much like Ripper when he sings, and I just don't think you're getting like one perfect singer. It's like you're getting a mismatch of both of them, and there's even times where he did like black metal screams. Like, at least that's what it sounded like to me, and no thank you, not in my Iced Earth, and I'm not even a big black metal guy in general, so no thanks. Alright, number 4, Gene Adam. So, you know, okay, a lot of people say what they want about Gene Adam. I would not say he was technically the best singer of Iced Earth, but I liked what he brought to the table and just being unique. He's kind of like the Paul Di'Anno of Iced Earth, although people might like Paul Di'Anno a little better. But in my opinion, I think he kind of worked for that raw sound, and he has a good range. I honestly think if the guy got some real vocal lessons back then, I think he could have been something really, really great. But he never did, as far as I know. But I will say, when he came back and did that Jon Schaffer's Purgatory album, he did sound a lot better on that. And I don't know, I always thought the guy had potential. But again, I kind of have this nostalgia with him. Even though I know he's not the best Iced Earth singer, I still have a nostalgia for him. And he doesn't really embody Iced Earth as a whole. He's not as melodic as some of the other singers that came along later, but he's okay. So he's number 4. Number 3, John Greeley. Now, personally, I think this guy was really good. I would have almost liked to hear him on another Iced Earth album. but it never happened. The dude right out of the gate sounded good on Night of the Storm Rider. He has like that Rob Halford type of voice. I mean, he's got some pretty good vocal control. I don't know. I just have nothing really against him. The only thing I think didn't give him a fair shake on Night of the Storm Riders, I feel like his voice was a little bit blended in with the music a little bit too much. He wasn't really in the forefront like some other singers have been. And I think if he was a little more in the forefront, I think he could be even more impressive. But I could already hear that there's a great vocalist under that. So yeah, he gets number 3. Number 2, Ripper Owens. Man, like, I remember when Matt Barlow left. It was not too long after I got into Iced Earth, maybe a year or two after I got into Iced Earth, and I was so disappointed that I got into this band and then, like, their main singer leaves already. Like, it's like, seriously? So, but I remember them Schaefer announcing that Ripper Owens was going to be the next singer, and I already had the 2 Judas Priest albums that he sang on. And while I think those albums are very flawed, they got good stuff on them, but they're very flawed. But I was like, oh, dude, like, that guy's an awesome singer, though. Like, I really enjoyed his voice with Judas Priest. Like, the dude's awesome. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll take him for Iced Earth. But it did take me a while to fully appreciate Ripper on The Glorious Burden. Eventually, it grew on me. It's kind of a slow burn, but it was just weird to hear him and not Barlow, even though Ripper was awesome, undoubtedly. And of course, he also sang on Framing Armageddon, which if you watch my tier ranking video, you'll know that that's not one of my favorite albums, but the vocals were good. But it's too bad that Ripper couldn't have done more. I really wish he was still the singer of Iced Earth, honestly, or whatever. I don't know what Iced Earth's future is right now, but I would have liked to have heard him on the past 3 albums, honestly. But anyway, that's Ripper. And first, I gotta go with Matt Barlow. I've surprisingly met a lot of people that don't like Matt Barlow's voice, and I don't understand that. I think he is the voice of Iced Earth. I think he's an incredible singer. Not only is he super melodic and got a strong voice, but he can portray a lot of emotion, and he can even be like straight up angry. He can just be straight up violent. And he's got a super high range, totally underrated voice, like, as far as range goes. I think the dude's like one of the most ultimate singers for any band. Like, he can cover everything. Sure, there's some moments where it sounds like he's getting ready to cry in the middle of a song, like Melancholy, Holy Martyr sounds like he's about to go, rain, rain, go away, but whatever. I like his voice. I always did. I wish he would have never have left. But he sang on the most albums, and undoubtedly he is the singer I think of when I think of Iced Earth, so has to be first. But I'm glad to see there's a lot of people that do agree with me on the Matt Barlow thing, so that's very cool. But anyway, that's my Iced Earth singer ranking video. Not much else to say. Thanks for watching.